They send St. Brown in motion left. On first down, it's Goff. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Toss play, Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. First down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To throw, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game.
Let's go!
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll send him over right. Here's a give on the jet sweep. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Carney's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Reynolds with a return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Goff setting to throw. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense.
Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within one score in the fourth. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Komet brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, here's Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Moore's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll go down here at the 16. We've got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. 1st and goal, Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And Brock